What's up? I haven't seen a lot of you in a long time. Let's just jump into why I'm here. So we are having an Among Us tournament in 4 or 5 days. Sunday, November 15th, from 7 to 9 p.m. We are going to be holding this on our Discord server, and you might be wondering, Dom, how do I get there? How do we do that? How does this work? I'm about to explain everything to you in 30 seconds. So the first thing you're going to need to do is hop on Discord, and if you do not have it, you're going to have to get Discord. So you're going to hop on, you're going to jump in there, and you're going to be like, yo, bruh, I need an account. So you're going to go to discord.com, you're going to download Discord, and you're going to make yourself an account, or you're going to get the app on your phone, and then you're going to make yourself an account that way. After doing that, you're going to be on the lookout for this here link. After getting that link, you're going to click on it. You're going to hit join server. After joining the server, you're going to scroll down. There's welcome announcements, blah, blah, blah. None of this matters right now. I mean, unless you want to chat and hang out with people, then it matters. But if you're here for the Among Us, you're going to scroll down to gaming, hit Among Us rules. I'm going to explain everything. If you have any questions, it should be in here. If it's not, just hit me up in the Among Us chat and I'll answer you as fast as I can. Other than that, let's just get to it. So, here's how this is going to work. Number 1, get Discord. Join the server. If you're reading that on there, bam, you done it. Step number 2, you're going to need to buy or get Among Us. If you're getting it on your computer, it costs around $5. But if you have a mobile device like a phone or an iPad or a tablet or the Android version of a phone, you're gonna go on your App Store or your Google Play Store and you're gonna download it. You're gonna open it up. You're gonna wait for it to load. Bam, it loads. You're gonna hit online. You're gonna see a couple things here. You're gonna see host, you're gonna see public, and you're gonna see private. Also, right here in the corner, what am I doing? In the corner, that little circle, make sure your region is set to North America. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to join the room code that you're going to be given further on. So, as you can see here, we're all set and ready to go, right? Wrong. My name in the game is my gamer tag, which is Goldiefish. That ain't going to fly. It's kind of like Kahoot. You're going to need to put your first name and your last name initial. So for me, it would be Dominic L. For Greg, it would be Gregovich Kopchik. I think that's his full name. Whatever, Greg K, whatever. If you're Tim Stevens, it would be Tim S. You're Willem Van Valkenburg, it's Willem V, etc., etc., etc. So you can see right here, I have it set up. Dominic L. Bam, we're all ready to go. How this is going to work is you're going to hop on here at 6:50. We want to start at exactly 7. So if you guys could get there like 5-10 minutes in advance, that would be amazing. That way we're not waiting on people. We're not waiting for people to show up. We're not getting people who are coming in late and then having to throw them in a room. It just saves us a whole mess of trying to figure out stuff on the fly, and would just help us a lot if you could get there by 6:50-ish, so we can start at exactly 7. We start at 7. If you don't get there by 7, you're going to miss out on making some points, which I'll explain in a bit. So you get here at 6:50, you're like, okay, what do I do? You see these Among Us chats right here? Jump in any one of them. You want to jump in Among Us 2? Go for it. Among Us 3, Among Us 5, Among Us 1, Among Us 9, doesn't matter. Jump into one of them. Any one of them works. At the end of the day, all of them are going to have the same settings. You're going to play. You're going to meet some new people. You're going to have fun. How the rooms are going to work is, before this whole thing starts, we're going to have room leaders that are pre-assigned. And the pre-assigned room leaders will have a code ready to give to you when you enter the room. keep in mind they will kick you out of the room if your gamer tag is not your first name and your last name initial. This just helps to keep us safe so that we don't have randoms coming in and cussing up the place or saying some things that would probably be kept unsaid. Would be nicer. So keeps us safe. First name, last name initial helps a ton. Make sure that if you invited any friends, they understand that. Make sure that they understand that it is a Christian event, so no cussing, no sexual talk, none of that. Just keep it family friendly, PG, dude perfect kind of thing, and we're rocking. We're having fun. So we're gonna start at 7. You go in the room. Room leaders will have a code. Our goal for this is to play around 5-ish rounds per map. Obviously, some teams might finish quicker, some teams might finish slower. The way I have the settings set up, which I'll show you in a minute, helps it so that we can keep the games to around like 3 to 7 minutes per game. It'll be around that. We'll go with the flow. You might be wondering, Dom, you said something about points earlier. How does that work? How do you calculate points? Like what's popping? Let me explain. So you can see here in this first picture, you have a crewmate victory. How this is going to work is you're going to go and you have purple, red, blue, black, orange, green, and pink here. All these guys won and they stayed alive, which means that they're going to get a point. You might be wondering, Dom, like, what about dead people? Are they not going to get points this time around? I haven't really figured out how to give dead people points. And I mean, we could just like 1 for them and 2 for alive people, but then it's basically doing the same thing as though they're not getting points, right? So we're just going to rock with dead people don't get points. And people who are alive and win the round. So if you're a crewmate and you win the round, you get a point. And if you're an imposter and you win the round and you are alive, you get a point. See right here, there's 3 imposters that are alive. They would all get a point. Crewmates that are alive, when an imposter wins, do not get points because they did not win the game. A dead imposter would also not get a point because they got voted out. Here are the room details. If you do not have a room leader, someone please hop on, take initiative, take these settings that are there in the Discord. Make sure your settings match this. We're going to try to have room leaders for every room, but we don't know if we'll have a crazy amount of people show up or if we're going to have a smaller amount of people show up. So, that being said, if your room does not have a room leader, someone just take initiative, hop into it. Send me a quick text on Discord, be like, yo, I'm leaving this room. Is there any details that I need to know? I'll explain it to you really quickly, and we'll move on from there. So, the settings that we're going to be playing with this time around, these are not being changed. You cannot complain. Don't argue. This is how they are. Well, next time we do this, we're probably going to switch it up. Like I said, it's a work in progress. We're planning on doing this more. But for this time around, 2 imposters. Confirm ejects are off. Emergency meetings, everybody has 1. Anonymous votes are on. Emergency cooldown is 15 seconds. Discussion time is 60. Voting time is 30. Player speed is 1.5. Crewmate vision is 1. Imposter vision is 1.5. Kill cooldown is 25 seconds. Kill distance is short. Taskbar updates at meetings, so that means every time someone does a task, the bar will not update until a meeting is called, whether when someone's body is reported or an emergency meeting is called. Visual tasks are on. Common tasks are 2. Long tasks are 2, and short tasks are 2. So 2 tasks per. So 6 tasks total. Why was that so hard to say? 6 tasks total. And then, yeah, that should be it. For now, unfortunately, if you don't have Discord, you can't join. We are planning on doing this again, so don't fret, don't fear. We are going to have ways for you who do not have Discord to join in the future. It's just we're trying to figure that out. and it'll take a lot more manpower to man it and get it to work. If we're doing Zoom, then we need to have Zoom and someone running the Zoom and then someone doing the breakout rooms and blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of work. We're working on it. We're going to get there. It's just for this Sunday, you have to have a Discord account to join. Unfortunately, that does mean some of you will not be able to join, but do not worry. You will be able to get in at some point in the future. But for this time around, get a Discord account, join the server. The link should be going out on an email or social medias or something tonight, maybe. Oh, I'm saying tonight, but this video probably won't go up until tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get it out soon. Hang tight, it's coming. If you have my contact info, just send me a quick text and I'll send you the link. And yeah, that's about it from me. So just remember, be respectful when you're playing. Make sure you give people a chance to talk. If you have any questions, like I said, hop on the Discord server, send me a quick text message to the chat on the Among Us or the gaming chat. And yeah, that's what's happening. That's how it's gonna work for this time. And I'm really hoping that you guys have fun. So bye, see you later.